On to the 6th page of the 2016 Year 7 Maths exam. They're asking us to find the square root of half of 72. Well, half of 72 is 36. Hopefully you've learnt your square numbers. 6 times 6 is 36. So the square root of 36 is 6. Write a third as a decimal. Don't forget, a third means 1 divided by 3. If you type that in a calculator, you would see this on your calculator screen. And they want you to give your answer to 2 decimal places, which means 2 numbers after the decimal point. That's there. That 3 will not round that 3 up to a 4, so it stays as 0.33. The last question asks for the mean of these numbers here. And of course, to get the mean, we add them all up and then divide by how many. In this case, there are 5 of them. So we need to add up all of these fractions first. So let's just worry about the whole numbers first. I've got a 1 and a 1 and a 3 and a 3 and another 3, and that comes to 11. Now let's worry about the fractions. I've got a quarter plus 3 quarters there and there. Well, that equals a whole one. And here I've got a quarter plus another quarter. Just always think of slices of pizza. Quarter of a pizza plus another quarter of a pizza is half of a pizza. So altogether I have this, this and this, which is 12 and a half. And we have to now divide that by 5. So one way of doing it would be to do our bus stop method. Turn it into a decimal, 12.5. Put the 5 outside. Put the decimal point in the answer line like we did earlier. If I have 12 sweets, how many piles of 5 can I make? I can make 2 piles of 5, which would use 10 sweets, and there would be 2 left over. I put that there next to the 5. Now I say I have 25 sweets. How many piles of 5? And that's obviously 5 piles. 5 5s are 25, none left over. So the answer is 2.5 or 2.5. You could write it as a decimal or as a fraction. Either would be fine. Tough question that.